Dear Grape industry, welcome to the first version of the Global Grape Convention, version 2024. My name is Gustavo Jensen. I am a founder of the Jensen Group company, for those who don't know me. This event is due to the joint work by the Association of Table Grape Producers of Peru, Provid, the Table Grape Committee of Fruits of Chile, and Jensen Group. We want to thank the presence of the Director of the Agricultural and Livestock Service of Chile, SAG, Mr. Jose Guajardo. Table grape offer has experienced an explosive increase within the last few years worldwide, whereas the demand has not increased the same rate. This imbalance between the offer and demand leads the grape industry to restate how to face the future. It is because of this, the purpose of this event is being able to share information, understanding the variables affecting growers, traders, and consumers, and at the end of the day, being able to find solutions, collaborative solutions, in order to face global challenges of the grape industry. The joint development of the Global Grape Convention between Peru and Chile states that both countries have understood that their performance is being affected by the very same external variables, and today more than ever, their destinies depend on how they face these challenges. In this line, the Global Grape Convention Peru and Chile sets the milestones of the beginning of a new stage, one where problems can and must be faced joined together. We want to thank our platinum sponsors, Unitech, Cool Carriers, our gold sponsors, Robinson Fresh, UCC, Daike Hackett, Pacific Trellis, Southport Shipping, and I Am French, who we would like to thank the breakfast that hosted you today. Finally, we would like to thank our silver sponsors, North American Products. We also want to thank the participation of panelists and lecturers. Some of them have traveled up to 48 hours because they were affected by the hurricane that hit Florida. Even few arrived this morning after those 48 hours that they had to travel with long waiting times. I would like a round of applause for the commitment, effort, and professionalism of lecturers and panelists joining us today. Finally, we would like to thank the more than 60 companies that today exhibit and sponsor with their stands the realization of this event. We would also like to thank the picture by Sangwell, Ara, and Broomfresh for facilitating the pictures you will see during the different presentations and the screen background of the event. Before kicking off, some previous indications. The Global Grape Convention has three big panels. The first will be aimed at understanding challenges of growers in South America. There will be a second panel aimed at understanding the challenges of traders and supermarkets and retailers and importers in the destination markets. And finally, a closing panel where leaders from the industry will analyze joint solutions on how to increase demand from the South American standpoint. For those who have participated from Jensen Group events in the past, you could also listen to the presentations from anywhere in the exhibition area. With your headsets, you could go close to the screen and you could also follow that. That's important if you would like to have working meetings or you cannot be all the time here. You can do that from different parts of the room of the event. Next, we will leave the mic to the chairman of the Grapes Committee of Fruits of Chile, Mr. Ignacio Caballero. Ignacio, please, the stage is yours. Good morning. Thank you, Gustavo. First of all, we are very happy. We would like to thank this great big event, finally, of grapes of Chile, and on top of that, from Peru. Thanks authorities joining us today, our electors, as Gustavo well said, who have traveled from abroad, from the main markets. Well, the genesis of the first joint event of grapes between Chile and Peru was born last year in a meeting we had in Peru. We were with Frutas in Chile to visit them, and we started to talk about and working together and what's best than having an instance of what we are working and coordinated to be coordinated together. We didn't know very well we would reach this moment, which is crucial for the grape industry. Why is it crucial? First, we have had a good season. We all needed that, both Chile and Peru, but we understand this is a circumstance. There was a shock of demand, a weather shock that affected. We have a long way to run, and now it's time to think in the mid run, to take advantage of this good moment to figure out what do we need as an industry. And the first message we want to pass through is let's challenge paradigms of a very mature grape industry, and we do have some big paradigms. 5 big paradigms I would like to reflect about on, and let's start to work on them to challenge them. They are not so true anymore. First, the good season was because of the climate shock. We have to keep on working. There will be a harsh season in the future. Number 2, the big challenge of the grape, the table grape, is the sustainable growth of the offer. This growth of the offer that's been 80% within the last 20 years is much higher than the demand, and it will continue growing. Our role is understanding and having the suitable offer, quality and condition, but if we don't do anything to increase demand, the business will be increasingly tighter and we will make our life even more complicated ourselves. Number 3, forget about the window. Many years we concerned about what variety to plant, where to plant to reach the windows. Gentlemen, there are no windows. Let's forget about the windows. Now we have to think about consumers. What's the product we have to have that consumers want? There will be always a lot of offer. We will work on the demand. Let's think about consumers. And consumers, unfortunately for a few, this is a reality, are not going to the supermarket or to the sales spot thinking about the origin. They want a consistent product, grape, no matter it is from Peru, no matter it is from Chile. And that takes us to the 4th paradigm, that Chile and Peru competition is over. We have to work together. We are together in the same path, in the same challenge. This first event is a strong signal for Chile and Peru that Fruit and Chile and Provid will work together in this consumer in offering the same product, working together with importers, with retailers, with shipping companies, logistics, with the whole chain, with growers, how to understand what consumers want, and we offer the product. And lastly, the last paradigm, who do we compete with? If we are going to increase the demand, who are going to compete with? You may wonder. Many would tell they are not fruits, gentlemen. Consumers want healthy, not consumption. We have a lot of room to compete. We were talking about with people from other markets, chips, chocolates. Today, new generations want healthy products. We have a huge market to penetrate. There is demand everywhere. Let's focus on understanding these new paradigms. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ignacio. Next, we will leave the mic to the chairman of Table Grape Producers of Peru, Provid, Mr. Manuel Yzaga Dibos. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for the opening your openness from you to us. We are only one at the end of the day. I'm gonna make this more formal and obviously more careful because everything we said has an impact. Thank you, Ignacio, Chairman of the Grapes Committee of Fruits of Chile, Mr. Ivan Marambio, President of Fruits of Chile, Mr. Jose Guajardo, thank you, Director of the Agricultural and Livestock Service of Chile. Organizers, authorities, members of the different associations from Peru and Chile, sponsors, growers from different regions, attendees to this Congress, general public, welcome. Once again, we open our doors to the whole world to make a general recognition to practices and activities we do in our daily endeavor as well as the value we create. That's the most important. Talking beyond fruits, talking beyond grapes. To our colleagues from the industry here in Chile, from Provid, we will keep on collaborating for jointly to find sustainability our industry needs. This is just the beginning. There's a lot to discover and to put on value yet. Provid opens markets, makes improvements easier. Of course, in the foreign trade processes, it collaborates with the sanitary authority, among other things. It makes huge efforts to gather information that adds value to it, that is useful for its members facing the technical issues and the commercial issues. Let's create awareness in this room, and virtually we are the representatives of those from the southern hemisphere provide grapes to the northern hemisphere. We play on the same field and we play in the same time. To achieve sustainability of the industry, what is needed here in Chile? What is it needed in Peru? What is it needed in South Africa, Mexico? Let's talk about Mexico too. More profitability, educating population about the value we add. These are questions. To make even more transparent the use of water, determining areas where grapes are more easily produced and working there, knowing very accurately how long our fruit is maintained in cool chambers in final destinations without deteriorations, making a joint effort of promoting interesting markets. Geneticists will be communicating well the efforts different markets are going to do. Could it be better? If there are efficiently controlling piracy that creates unloyal competitions, if we do not open the glass, we will never talk about the things we must. We have to break the glass, what I'm doing in this moment. How to convince those who only think in the short run without measuring the mid and long-term risks. How to persuade them, how to make them think in a sustainable way. What do markets need from us? More boxes, more quality, better irrigation conditions, more order or dispatches to flood the huge peaks in certain weeks? Is that what markets need? Perhaps we will need to work on the field under a technical standards, all those growers who are not exporters. What's the right path? In Provid, we know this is bigger than just grapes. We decentralize the country. We offer thousands of job positions. We create currencies. We know there are lots of details we have to monitor. This is an industry with lots of details. We know the big efforts of growers, packaging, exporters, and other stakeholders do on every day. It's a big effort. It's a great honor for all the members of Provid and to me to give you the warmest welcome. We thank you, the collaboration spirit among countries. We aim at the same markets. We have the same challenges. We are sure we will find the common goals after these meetings. Welcome and thank you very much.